I will ask very serious question to you. Many of my friends who were into relationship in UG days, like for 4 5 years they were in relationship. But and now they got married. After the UG completion, they got married. But within 2 3 years, there was something missing, and few of them got divorced. And there is no that spark. I have witnessed that. I have seen that. It is very scary. How can someone like sustain their marriage that to spark? वो मिसिंग क्यों हो जाता है? क्या प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है?
Marriage is some marriage is a place where you start getting to know the other person in a very intimate level, and there are multiple complexities which are attached to the institution of marriage, which is not there in a normal relationship, even if it's a long-term relationship, even if it's a committed single long-term relationship. Marriage, the dynamics tend to change. The other thing is, we start taking the partner for granted. Once a marriage is done, once there's a commitment, there's a legal structure to it, we start taking the other person for granted कि यार ये तो रहेगा हमेशा के लिए, ये तो मतलब ये तो मेरा ही है. We tend to start taking things for granted, and just like anything else in life, once we start taking things for granted, once we start letting loose of ourselves, we tend to lose that thing. उसको हम उतना इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं दे पाते जितना इम्पोर्टेंस होनी चाहिए, या फिर पहले जितना देते थे. So that's one of the main reasons why people fall out of love. And the other things like जो constant जो friction एक तरीके से होता है. So two things. Whenever they are in contact, there is friction, right?
Yeah.
So your UG friends, maybe when they were in a relationship during the UG days,
Yeah.
they used to meet probably like once a day, or like maybe they used to go out once a weekend or once a month. तो जो points of friction थे वो काफी कम थे. But in a living with someone, like in a married setup, when you're living with someone, तुम almost most of the time तुम उन्हीं के साथ हो, तुम उन्हीं के साथ सो रहे हो, तुम उन्हीं के साथ खाना खा रहे हो. तो उस समय you're able to observe more of these things which maybe you don't like, कि वो किस तरीके से खाना खाते हैं, है ना, या फिर वो किस तरीके से अपने कपड़े को रखते हैं कबोर्ड में, या फिर वो किस तरीके से बाथरूम अपना मेंटेन करते हैं. So these are the small things which people overlook, but which are the things that tend to wear down a marriage. Just like friction, as I told you, points of friction. So the points of friction increases in a marriage setup, and that's where things tend to get worn out.
Cheating is becoming very common in marriage nowadays, and you must have also. And divorce rates are increasing day by day in India also. So how we can stop that?
See, first of all, it's not particularly.
I just want to ask this question: how to bring that spark in relationship,
or maybe how
question.
Not to lose that spark.
Not to lose that spark.
Because तुम relationship में हो ही क्योंकि कुछ spark था पहले. So, context from where this question is coming, or the idea behind this question.
Yeah.
Not all divorces are bad. अगर दो लोगों के आपस में नहीं बनती है, तो probably the best solution for that is to get a divorce or to get separated. But the rules, the legality, the procedure of getting that has been made so convoluted, has been made so difficult that it tends to get ugly. Mutual consent divorce is like a myth in India, क्योंकि there's a lot of चाइल्ड कस्टडी को लेके बहुत सारे इश्यूज आ जाते हैं, या फिर मेंटेनेंस उसको लेके बहुत सारे इश्यूज आ जाते हैं. हस्बैंड्स टेंड टू शो कि उनके पास कुछ पैसे नहीं हैं, वाइफ्स टेंड टू शो कि उनके पास भी कुछ पैसे नहीं है, so that they can get the maximum out of the out of the relationship. So the bitterness that develops because of all of these cases, because of all of the legal procedure, that tends to worsen the fire which is already there, And as I said, one way of not losing that spark is also by not being together all the time. In my opinion, this is like,
have your strong personality, exactly. Have your strong individual personality.
Individual. Don't lose yourself. See, the other person has fallen in love with you because of who you were. So if you lose that person, like suppose you were a fit person who was very athletic, who was very adventurous, who was very outgoing, and then after marriage you become a person who is like, who doesn't care about fitness, or who doesn't go out on adventures, or who doesn't do the stuff that he used to do. दैट इज काइंड ऑफ अ डिसीट, राइट? लाइक आपने दिखाया कुछ था बट आप बाद में बन कुछ और गए,
बाद में फिर आप
हाँ, तो द स्पार्क विल बी लॉस्ट. सो preserve your individuality, be that person you are. And people often have this misconception that marriage is 50-50, but I don't think that's the case. I think marriage is 100-100. Both of them have to give their 100% to that relationship in order to keep it moving, in order to keep it going forward. And nowadays there's a lot of optionality. Cheating has become very accessible, like, it's just a swipe away from you're just a swipe away from meeting someone interesting.
exactly so much of options available.
If you're so this is what, like, if you're not ready for all of this, you're not ready for the possibility of getting a divorce, or the possibility of going through that rut of, I think it's not a bad idea to stay single as well. You can still have a fulfilling life by yourself, with yourself, exploring yourself. So just like we have an occupational hazard, we have an occupational risk, right? The doctors are at the risk of getting infections or getting like healthcare associated conditions, or like a soldier, he's at risk of losing his life, like in war or something. So similarly, this is also a hazard. Like अभी आप गाड़ी चला रहे हो, तो there is a possibility कि वो crash करेगा.
Crash करेगा. You are on road.
Exactly.
Crashes होंगे.
So there are things that you can control. For example, you can wear a seat belt, you can drive within the speed limits. You can,
you practice so well that
exactly. So there are certain things that you can do, but there are many things that you can't do. Maybe there's a pothole, maybe the other driver is drunk, or maybe there are many n number of things that could go wrong. Same thing in a marriage. Accept the risks, calculate your decision based on those risks. Are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing, like, is it that important for you to take that risk? And if you feel that it is worth it, if it's worth taking that risk, take all the precautions. You can't prevent a divorce. There's no way to, 100% save yourself from one, but you can take all the precautions. Like, you can take care of yourself, keep yourself physically, keep yourself hygienic. Your location, your area should be inviting to the other person. It should not be repulsive, ना कि तुम्हारे body से odor आ रहा है, या फिर तुम अपने घर को बहुत गंदे तरीके से रखते हो. It should not be that sort of a repulsion. Minimize the contacts, points of friction.